What's going on, everybody? This is AtomicKev Collectables coming back at you with another unboxing and review. This time, GMK got super cute. We have the first of many, the FunFun Godzilla 2001, or also known as GMK Godzilla or Ghost Goji. There's a bunch of nicknames for this guy, but I am super excited to finally have this in hand. So without further ado, let's get right into this guy. Now, I am super excited about this because this is the first time that we get a GMK sculpt from the FunFun series. So let's go ahead and get this out of his little baggie here. And there is the box. No fingerprints yet, guys, but this is what the box looks like in pristine condition. Love that there's no fingerprints yet, but I'm going to go ahead and botch that in a second. And similar to the other designs of the box, we'll go ahead and, cover the box. And if you don't care about the box, feel free to skip on ahead. But for those of you like me who care about the box art, it is in that 80s ice cream parlor style box here with the gold, bright pink colors here, color scheme. In the front of the box, you're going to get a window here where you can partially see my face, but more importantly, you're going to see the GMK Godzilla here in all of his glory, and man, does he look adorable. Also on the front of the box, you're going to get the FunFun logo here, Godzilla 01, Godzilla, and Gojira here. And just in case you guys aren't, this is for ages 14 plus. So sorry, if you're 13 years and younger, this is not for you. Super7, and then I believe this says Super7 in Japanese. I could be wrong. Please correct me in the comments if you can read Japanese. Side of the box, you're going to get the Gojira, and then you're going to have Godzilla 01 here. You can see the figure on the side profile. FunFun and color scheme is continued. Back of the box, you're going to get a depiction of the figure that you're going to receive inside. Again, Gojira, FunFun, Super7, Godzilla, Gojira. And to the more interesting side of the box, you're going to get the same color scheme, a window where you can see the side profile of Goji GMK. You're also going to see the mugshot of the figure here, Godzilla 01 and FunFun. And top of the box, for those who care, Super7 FunFun series, ages 14 plus. Sorry, kids, not for you. Right on, and now that we've covered the box, let's go ahead and get this guy out of the box. I know, guys. I promise for the next video, we'll go ahead and unbox it together for those of you who like the actual unboxing. But we went with the snap this time for this video. But oh my gosh, guys, this is actually very interesting and very adorable. First impressions of the figure, you just want to gobble him up. It's like, it's hard to believe that there's 10,000 tortured souls trapped in this little guy. I mean, look at him. Look at him. Seeing as this is a new sculpt from Super7, let's start off with his mug here. So I really appreciate the way that they did his teeth here. Very, very reminiscent to GMK Goji. And it's going to feature like this bone white paint job here. You're also going to get his dinosaur T-Rex crocodilian nose here that's sculpted, very reminiscent of GMK. You also get nicely sculpted dorsal plates and eyebrows here. And I really love the way they did his milky white eyes. So originally I thought when they announced this that it was going to be all white. But I love how they did like this pupil effect. So it's still reminiscent of GMK Goji with the milky white eyes. But they also decided to do like this dark iris to kind of give him that cute, I want to say puppy dog, give me a treat eyeballs here. Also love that they have some skin texture here present on the cheeks. That's a really nice touch as well. Moving on to his pot little belly here, you get this crocodilian-like skin texture here that runs all throughout the belly and pectoral area of GMK Goji. Also his claws, and I don't want to call them fingernails. I always want to call them fingernails, but his toe claws and his finger claws is what we'll call it for this episode. Love how this is kind of like a white gray paint job here, which really gives it like this little cute menacing look. Moving on to the back of the figure, this is where it gets a little interesting, and I kind of wish the paint job was different on this. This is my one complaint about the figure, is that you have the sculpted dorsal plate spikes on the back of his head running all the way down his neck. And then you get to the body, which is has that similar paint job to his claws in the front. But that's really it. You see that there's dorsal plates that run along his tail here, but they're not painted. And I feel that this is a missed opportunity because when looking at the figure far away, I mean, the lighting does this figure more justice than, you know, actually being here in person. But when you're looking at this figure far away, I feel like the dorsal plates are lost in the sauce here. So, like, maybe if they would have painted it the same color as this down here, just so that way it's differentiated. But, you know, my only complaint of the figure, I think it's still a really cute and awesome little figure. Last but not least, bottom of the figure is going to say Super7 here, and that's going to be sculpted into the actual mold here. And then you get TM and Toho Co. Ltd. Here on the other foot. Now, when it comes to articulation with this guy, unfortunately, it is a static figure, meaning that you are not going to get any articulation anywhere throughout the figure. But, hey, you know what? Comes with the territory of the FunFun series sometimes. Right on, now that we got paint and articulation out of the way, let's go ahead and go over some side-by-side comparisons. Movie Monster again, YMSF, Haya Exquisite, Bandai 9-inch series, Band Presto Enshrined, X Plus Defareal, T-Base Sofubi, Mondo Urban Aztec, Gigabrain, Ichiban Show 25cm series, X Plus 30cm series, Sunguts Sofubi, CCP Middle Series, Omega Eggmon, Mini Eggmon, Finger Puppet. Final thoughts on this guy. What an adorable little figure. Honestly, over the year, I have become a real big fan of GMK. He's actually growing to be in one of my top 5 favorite Godzilla costumes, or suits, I should say. And honestly, this FunFun is a really cool take on the GMK Goji. I like that, again, I'm a real big fan of these FunFun series just because they don't take up a lot of space, they don't break the bank, and I feel like it's quite an interesting and fun figure for anybody to own. I mean, it doesn't matter what gender you are, like anybody can appreciate this. So it's really nice touch from Super7. Now, currently, you can get this guy still from the Super7 website. He retails for about $25. So, you know, if you're a big fan of GMK Goji and you like the FunFun series, I would definitely recommend hopping on this guy while supplies last because he is adorable and he makes a great addition to anybody who's a GMK collector like myself. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know in the comments, is out of the new wave, I believe this is wave 2, is this the figure that you would choose from that wave, or would you choose a different one? Let me know in the comments. I'm interested to know what you guys think. Also, be on the lookout. This is the second of many, or I should say the first of many FunFun series figures that we will be unboxing and reviewing. I want to go ahead and dig the other ones I have out from storage, so that way we can do proper comparisons, because we're getting a lot of repeating sculpts, so I want you guys to be able to see the comparisons with those other ones. So stay tuned for that, as those will be coming out over the next few weeks. And aside from that, guys, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.